Good morning. Okay, so we're gonna start today um, with really light weights. I have twos. I also have a pair of fives and a pair of tens and a yoga block. So we're gonna make use of all this stuff. In this first part, we're gonna use the very light weights. Light weights are optional here. This is just gonna like bring our heart rate up a little bit as a warm up. Um, and that's that. And again, hi Rebecca. And the weights for this first part, really for all the parts in theory, are optional. Okay, so up to you. Okay, so I'm going to take my light weights to begin, and we're going to warm up the arms before we use them in this heart rate increasing movement. And so I'm just going to make a nice big circle with these light weights. I think the other thing that probably would be good or could be good instead of holding light weights are those little weights that go around your wrists. If you have those are kind of fun. Those would be good for actually the Friday class now that I think about it. Just adding like a pound or two to each wrist for some cardio moves, just to add a little extra excitement. I have those somewhere tucked away. I might take those out for the future. Okay, so we're just going in one direction here to warm up, and let's go the other way. Around, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Arms stay by your sides. Quick little neck roll. Release and lengthen out through the neck. And then let's go back in the direction you just came. And one more each way. Try not to hold your breath. And other side. And back to the center. Let's warm up the legs and the feet just a little bit before we move a little bit faster. So I'm just going to do like a nice little easy one heel lift at a time, rolling through the feet. Rolling through the feet. Nice deep breaths along the way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to keep going and add some arms. Same legs, same kind of flow with the feet. Light weights. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower the arms. Widen your feet, wider than your own shoulders. Feet wider than your shoulders. We're going to do a roll down like this, chin to your chest. Roll through the spine towards the floor. Relax the head. You can bring your hands all the way to the floor if that feels nice. Move your hips right and left. Right? If this is a very intense stretch for you and you're close to a chair or a desk or a counter, you can always rest your hands on top of those things in order to make this stretch a little less intense. I'm just shifting my hips right and left. 2 more here. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Come back to the center. Bend the knees. Draw the abdominals in and slowly roll up. Slowly roll up. Stand nice and tall. Step the feet back together again. Arms by your sides, straight up and back behind you. 4 more here. Let's add a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. And exhale. And 2. Last one. Okay. arms by your sides, okay? All right, so this next little bit is gonna involve a little bit of walking on your mat. I'm thinking like the length of your mat. We'll do the two things apart and then together. So you're just gonna be walking to one end of your mat and back. That's it, nice and simple, walking to the front and the back. And as you're walking, arms will come up. One elbow down as the opposite arm reaches up. I have a fan going in this room and I have to turn it off because I'm a little bit scared that I'm going to get my fingers chopped off. Okay, it's slowing down. So as you walk forward and then back, you're just walking. We're going to increase this in a second, but you'll feel if you're holding any weights that are heavier than 2 pounds, this is going to get really tiresome really quickly. So adjust as you need to. Okay, we're just walking at first. 3. And back. And 2. And back. And 1. And back. And then arms down. Ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. We're going to try this again. This time we're going to try knees up kind of far. Knees up as you go forward and back, okay? I'm going to go this way. And 1. You kind of have to finagle your pace with your knees up and your arms moving. Whew. 3. 4. 5. And 6. There is my brain wants to fully do that, but my body is not really listening to my brain factor there, right? Okay, let's do a little twist. Feet wide, arms wide, shoulders down, twist right, exhale. Inhale, center, other side. Inhale, center, one more each way. And center, other way. And center, lower down. Roll the shoulders 2 in one direction and back the other way. And then hang down, okay? I'm gonna put these light weights down. I'm coming right to my 5s, which I have next in line. And we're gonna do a little bit of a combo move here, a squat and a 1-leg move. Okay, so arms will be right by your side body. Stand tall. Let's practice it nice and slow first, and then we can pick up the pace. Squat. When you come up, the right leg sweeps back behind you, and you come about halfway down with the arms and lift the leg behind you. And then return, and we'll alternate legs. Squat, now the left. And left. And with this kind of a move, moving slowly creates more room to be super wobbly.
Am I gonna be in your way?
Say that again.
Oh, I thought we were muted. Sorry.
Ooh, I wish you started like swearing.
I was talking to someone
That's
else.
okay. That would be so fun for me if you were like the riches are in the tombstone. Keep going, guys. Yeah, Rebecca, you've got your own settings. That's exciting. You've got
Really?
your own settings. Oh, I don't think I can do it. I think you have to do it yourself. You may have to do it yourself, Rebecca. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. We're still squatting and 1 leg at a time. And squatting and other leg. Let's do 1 more each way. Squat and lift Other side. And lift. And come on up to stand. Okay, hopefully those two moves together. We're going to go back to the first one. Really get the heart pumping just a little bit. I'm going back to my light weights for that first one. And you already know what it's like. So if you want to decrease from whatever weight you're holding, if you've got threes, it gets pretty heavy pretty quick, but you might like it. So let's take a breath. Arms up. And knees up. And back. This is great for your balance too. At least it is for me. And coordination, clearly. 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Woo! And then come all the way down. Roll the shoulders, put the weights down. I'm going to switch to the 10s here because the 5s felt great. If you want to stay with whatever weights you were at just a moment ago, please do. I'm going to try these, see how it goes. Let's just catch our breath, let the heart rate come down just for a moment. Inhale deeply. Squat, one leg deadlift. Squat. And up. Alternating your legs. Letting yourself be a little bit wobbly. Always like to remind you, if your wobble factor makes you uncomfortable, grab a chair, come closer to the wall to decrease the wobble perhaps, or to increase your feeling of safety. I'm going to do 2 more sets. One more each way. Woo! Got it. Didn't fall. And come all the way up. All right. Putting those down. Quick little neck roll. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do both of those things one more time. Okay? I'm coming back to my light weights. Last time, knees up. Both of these sets are like kind of awkward, and coordination really makes you think, which I love. Okay, so let's take one more deep breath. Arms up. And go. Two more sets. Last set. Woo! My arms are fatiguing. Take a nice deep breath. One more. Okay. Last set for the squats and the deadlift. All right. I'm going to go back to these heavier weights. see how they fare again. And you can choose whatever weight feels good for you, of course. Let's take a nice deep breath before we begin. Stand tall into the whole foot. And squat. And lift. Three more. And two. Last set. And come all the way up. All right. Tossing my weights off. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. Back to some arm work. Concentrated arm work. I'm going to grab my fives for this one. Okay. So let's come heels together, toes apart. I personally always like to do a quick little neck release. Ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. And then come back to center. Arms are going to bend, little bicep curl up, extend, down, and now a bicep curl wide, wide, reach, down, wide. Bicep front, front, reach, down, down, and wide, wide. Let's pay attention to the breathing, the effect that deep breaths have on our movement, energy we have in the midsection, and the legs. Forward, reach, down, down. Again, wide, wide, reach, down, extend, forward, forward, reach, down. Let's do one more each way. Wide, reach, down, extend. One more forward, forward, reach, down, all the way down. Feet parallel. Press the arms back just a little bit. Pull your chin in towards your throat. Belly button is in. Press back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to turn my palms forward. Another set like this. 5, 4, 3. Arms are straight. 2, 1. I'm going to turn my palms back. 5, 4. Belly button is in. 3, 2, 1. Arms right by your sides. Parallel feet still. Arms out to the sides. Left and down. We'll take our time. 6 more. 6 and 5. Energy on the way up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Come back to center. Soften your knees. Send your hips back just a little bit. I always kind of refer to this as a hug position. This is the way I learned it in Pilates. Soft elbow. So my arms are a little fatigued from that stuff we did in the beginning. 5 still feel okay. Adjust your weight if you need to. Last 3. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Weights come together. If your weights have a flat end, bring them together and then come right overhead. Elbows, make sure that you're not way out to the side. Elbows are kind of right up towards the ceiling. And then pull your head back just a little bit. Dip, extend, dip, extend. Inhale, exhale. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, all the way down. Roll the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, palms forward. I'm going to add a little bit of movement to this, just a basic bicep curl. We're going to do one arm opposite knee and then the other one, but we're going to go a little bit slowly in the beginning. And really think about standing tall into your standing leg, lifting your chest as you bring your arm up, and breathing. Two more like this. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Arms down. I'm going to come back with the heavier weights to do one more set of squats. This time we're not going to bridge it to another movement. Straight up, easy squat. And for this one, I'm going to widen my stance a little bit so it feels a little bit different from the first set. Slightly wider, slightly turned out toes. Adjust that if it doesn't feel right for your body. Sit back in your imaginary chair and push up. See if you can keep your knees as wide as your ankles. 6 more. 6 and 5. Give the tush a squeeze at the top. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Come on up. I'm going to put my weights down and come back to the 5s. Kind of nice if you can keep your weights higher so you don't have to reach down and pick them up, but they can kind of be right there for the transfer. Weights together in front of your pelvis, like that, one right next to another. And we're gonna zip up. When you get to the bottom, to the top, just hold. Lift the chest into your weights, belly button is in, and pull your chin back just a little bit. Imagine you're pushing something down again. And lift and down. Incorporate your deep breathing. And down. 6 more here. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. 2 more. Last one. And back out. I'm going to switch back to my 10s. Another set of slightly wide leg squats. So mine are just a little bit wider than my own hips. And then again, slightly turned out toes, knees tracking with the ankles. Take a breath at the top. And go. See if you can get your exhale to bring you up. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Weights to the sides. By the way, if 10s is appropriate for you for arm work, hold on to them. Or if you're okay with keeping that heavier weight for your arm work, please continue to do that. It's totally up to you. We're gonna do another set of zipping up your coat, but we're gonna add a heel lift. Let's keep the heels down as we come up, and then slowly lift the heels as you push down. Imagine that you actually have something to push down. Like create some resistance there. Heels down, weights up, weights down, heels up. And take your time on the way down, especially with the heels. And breathe. I remind myself as the weights come up, shoulders down, chest up. Shoulders down, chest up. 4 more. 3. 2. 1 more. All the way down. Quick little side to side. Relax the jaw. All right, friends, 1 more set of squats. 1 more set of squats. Same way. Slightly wide toes, slightly wide knees, unless you're adjusting to another position for yourself. Stand tall to begin, lift the chest, chest is open, and breathe. Let's do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Let's put the weights down. Grabbing the lighter ones 1 more time. I'm going to come back to a tricep situation here, bicep and tricep. Soft knees. Send your hips back a little bit. Elbows right by your sides. Go ahead and plug your shoulders down. And just a quick little spine check in here. Make sure you're not rounded here, but you've got a nice little neutral low back. Up. Extend. Each time you extend, make sure the arms are nice and straight. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend and hold, little pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, all the way up. Okay, I'm going to put these weights down. Grabbing a quick drink of water. We're going to do a little bit more standing work before we come down to the mat. And I think I'm going to go back to my light weights for the next bit. Let me just make sure this is turned off. Okay, light weights. Standing nice and tall. Okay, so you can step your right leg forward, standing leg, which is your left leg, nice and straight, arms right by your sides. Okay, arms will stay there. First, the right leg is going to go on a little in and out journey. In and out. So you're just standing into your left leg. Probably good to find something to look at to help with your balance. 4 more here. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1, and step right back in. And we'll try the other leg. Left leg forward, lift your chest, belly button is in and out. and out. Breathe. And let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, and step right back in. Arms by your sides. Knee up, reach out. Knee up, reach out. Knee up, reach out. Oh geez. Knee up, reach out. Side 2. Stand tall. Knee up, reach out. Knee up, reach out. I got this. Up. If I widen my arms a little, that helps with my balance a bit. Play around with your arms if you're struggling with your balance. And reach. 1 more. And reach. And then come all the way back. We're going to do that last bit one more time, a little different with the arms. I'll show you this way. Knee up. When you reach your leg back, the arms go wide. Knee up, arms wide. Knee up, arms wide. And up, and wide. 2 more. 2, and wide. Last one. And wide. Woo! Okay, 1 more. Other leg, of course. 1 more set, other leg. Knee up. Arms wide. Oh geez, good thing the bed is there. Knee up. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Knee up. And 3. And 2. And 1. And reach out wide. And then come back. All right. Legs wide. I'm going to do that stretch that we did in the beginning. Roll down with wide legs. Chin to your chest. Roll towards the ground. You can leave the weights on the ground. Rest your hands wherever you want, or hands to elbows. Shift right and left with your hips. One more each way. Other side. Back to center. Soften your knees. Come all the way up. And we're coming all the way down. Before you do, bring your medium weights with you to the ground. Okay, so I have my light ones already there waiting for me. Medium weights are coming along for the ride as well. I may only use the lights. We'll see how it feels once we get going. I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. 2 hands. 2 hands, Stacey. Okay. Okay, so come on to one of your sides. I will be on my right side first. Bring your block with you in case you need it. All right? We're not definitely using it, but it may be a good addition if you need it. You're coming down onto your side. When you do, head on arm is nice, or this is where a block would come in really handy. Head on the block is nice. And if that's good for you, this bottom arm can always be a little bit weird, but I like to just keep it bent, and you can just hold on the block, which kind of makes it more functional in a way than just letting the hand hang out, okay? So knees are bent. I'm gonna take my light weight, which is the 2, and I'm gonna put it right in the back of my top knee. I often call it the knee pit. Okay, so totally optional. I've got the 2 there. If you want to go heavier, you can. We're going to bring the knee up so it's right in line with the hip. I'm going to take my opposite hand and just put it right in front of the ribs, nice and close. Rest your leg down for just a minute. Quick spine check in. Make sure you're not like tucking and inflection with your spine, but it's just a long neutral position, okay? Head should feel like it's back, spine is nice and long. Top leg, up, down, 2, 3, 4, gently pressing the bottom leg down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come all the way down. Remove the weight for just a moment. I'm going to grab my 5 and I'm going to hold on to it with my top hand. Still nice and long through the spine. Weight to the ceiling, rotator work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to leave that weight there. Go back to this cute little 2. And another set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back. Take it out for a moment. You're welcome to leave it in, but I really want to take it out. Another set for this left rotator, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Leave that weight there. Last set here. Nice and long through that spine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Last set for the arm. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way down. Okay, I'm going to put that weight to the side. Shoulder is tired. Coming back one last time. Holding the weight. You know how much I love this little exercise, circles. Circles for hip circles. All the way around. All the way around. 3, 4, 5. We got to go the other way. And around. 2, 3, 4, and come around all the way down. Okay, put that weight down for just a moment. Come on to the hands and knees for a moment as well. Onto the hands and knees. Let's take a breath. Hands will end up right underneath the shoulders. I'm going to grab this weight again, give it to the same knee pit. It's the left one. Belly button is in. Quick spine check in. Make sure you're not in flexion, but you're just in that nice long neutral spine. And 10, 9, 8. So I'm using this lighter weight. Feel free to use whatever weight speaks to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, lift and hold, little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Let's take that weight out. Before we flip over and do the other side, I want you to grab your friend, the yoga block. Bring it under one of your arms. For me, it's my left. Okay, now just check this out for a second. My right arm is straight. My left elbow is bent. My shoulders are equal. Okay, looks like that. But I'm going to come from the other side so you can kind of see what's happening this way. It is like a one-arm small tricep push-up. Left elbow is pulled in. Extend up, and you see my hand only came up as high as the yoga block. Back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come all the way down. Switch arms. My left arm is straight. My right elbow is bent in towards my right ribs. One arm tricep push-up. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way down. Grab your weight. The opposite leg. We're going to go back through this whole series of stuff we did. I'm coming back to this one. So now it's my right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh geez, everything's fine. The next time you bring the leg up, pause. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Let's take this weight out. So on the other side, I used a 5 and a 2. So that's all I need to bring with me when I lie down now on my opposite side. Okay? And you can either lie right on your arm, or yoga block under the head is kind of nice, and I just like to reach my hand around and hold on like that. Quick little spine check in here. Knees are bent straight out. Try not to come into flexion, nice and neutral. Also, just FYI, the whole midsection should be kind of lifted and engaged. You can just rest it down, but it's really a missed opportunity, you guys. Because this right here is a nice little core activation thing. Grab your 5 or whatever weight you're using for your arm. Elbow is in close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, this side is harder than the other. I'm going to grab that smaller weight for my leg, resting my hand either right on the weight or on the ground is fine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. And arm again. Oh, it's right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Leg. And again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Last set each way. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. And then we have the last bit with the leg here. First the pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest down for a moment and pause. Right into circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, take that weight out and move the opposite weight. And let's get rid of the block for a moment. And you can come onto your backs. Come onto your backs. Articulating bridges. Just get yourself settled on your back for a minute. Feel like your pelvis is nice and neutral here. Hands to the hips. A little bit of a rock, so your tailbone curls up and the low back comes towards the ground just a little bit. And then a little bit of an arch. A little bit of a tuck. And a little bit arch. A little bit. Back and forth. And let's do 3 more here. 3, 2, and 1. And now side to side. This one's always a little bit weird. I have my hands right on my pelvis bones here. When my left one goes down, my right one tips up. And then vice versa. And you're not forcing anything. It's just a nice little mobility exercise for the sacrum and the low back. Easy. Breathing. Last 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Come back to the center. Articulating bridges. Feet are relatively close to the tush. Gently tuck the pelvis and roll up through the spine. Breathe. Come up as high as you would like. And then as you lower back down, release. 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 And then completely release the pelvis. We're going to do it again. Roll back up. Roll back up. And lift. And lower. Roll down. And relax on the bottom, at the bottom. Both knees are going to come over to the left or the right. We're going to do both sides. Arms can come out to the sides. I'm going to cactus arms or goalpost the arms. If your legs are in one direction, your eyes can look in the other. One more deep breath here. And then we'll come over to the other side. And again here with every exhale, try and release someplace that you carry tension, someplace in your body where you carry tension. Two more exhales. And then roll back to the center. And then from here, roll to the side. Come all the way up. We're coming on our hands and knees one more time for one more stretch. Hands under the knees, hands under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Let's do the left foot forward. I have my foot right outside of my hand. Okay, so some of you, this is a very intense stretch in a variety of places. So only add on if you need to. This could be enough. If you'd like to add on, you can curl your back toes forward and then lift the back knee. Those of you that are quite flexible, you're welcome to lower down to your forearms here, or continue to change it in a way that's right for you. The lower the hips are, the more intense this stretch becomes. Make sure you're breathing. One more breath. Bottom knee down. Lean your hips back. Extend your front leg. Flex that foot. Pull your left hip back a little bit as you lean forward over this left leg. And breathe. One more exhale here. And then we'll switch. Bring that left leg back, right leg forward. Okay, so again, meet each side where it is at. Maybe this stretch is absolutely enough for you right here. This is a pretty deep stretch for me as it is. If you want, you can curl the back toes forward and lift that knee. 2 more breaths. Lower the knee. Hips go back. Flex that foot. Big old breath here. And then come on back up. Woo! Okay, just a quick cat-cow before you come up to stand. And then come back. And I'm going to come up to stand through a down dog. You may join me if you like. I'm going to turn so I can keep my hands on my rug here. And then soften the knees. Walk your hands back. Slowly roll up. When you get to the top, stand tall. Relax the shoulders and give me one more deep breath. We did it. We did it. Have a great day. Be good to yourselves, ladies.